my, oh my, oh my. What rabbit hole have we found? Thanks for joining me, guys. This is the Theorizing Theorist, also known as Julio Hawkes, being presented to you by an All-American Cartel LLC. Thanks for joining me. Got a lot explaining to do, guys, and a lot to go over. I wish I can go over the project I'm in the middle of right now, and I hate to ruin the surprise, and I hate to ruin it, but sometimes being a patriot has its not downfalls, I should say, its responsibilities, let's just say. So I also posted on the Theorizing Theorist a video, and I wasn't going to because I was trying to save that for a special moment, and this is that special moment, you understand. I said I was going to ride it till the wheels fall off, but they put a lot of barriers and shit to make sure the wheels fall off before you get to this moment right here. Now, this moment right here is going to be about the 10 days of darkness, okay? And then we're going to transfer into, or transist into, or segue. Remember the word segue. You're going to understand it here when I post and explain what I was doing with this project. Segue, right? Anyway, we're going to segue into what's happening and what's going to happen and how Trump is still going to pull it off. But first, the 10 days of darkness. A lot of people are talking about, have we entered the 10 days of darkness? Well, if you do the math, 10 days of darkness takes us to January 18th, Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday or whatever. So I don't think 10 days of darkness starts today. You know, there's a lot of people. Oh, and then the reason I'm posting on all these avenues and coming out of the darkness, so to speak, as far as the Theorizing Theorist, is because my Facebook channels, all of them, have been nuked. Not nuked, I should say. They're breathing, they're on life support, 30-day suspensions, 24-hour suspensions, this and that. But the rumor on the rumor mill is that in a couple days, I'm thinking in 2 days, 10 days of darkness is fully gonna begin. Right now, we're in the process of the lights going out, but right now I'm talking to you, so it's not dark, right? So mind your P's and Q's and understand that in 2 days, I do believe, is when the real 10 days of darkness begins, because on the 20th, if you do the math, what happens on the 20th? I could be wrong. Maybe it's the 26th or whatever, the day they inaugurate the president. They do whatever they have to do when they actually transist, right? 10 days before that, it's when it's going to begin. So right now, we're probably going through the stages, and they're probably eliminating all the main accounts, going through as many as they can. And then, of course, they're going to eliminate the fringe ones, the ones that escape their algorithms and their human censor fucking bots, whatever they got, their NPRs working for them, or NPCs, excuse me. So that's the 10 days of darkness deal. A lot of people think it's starting now. I think it's kind of beginning now, but the full-on darkness begins 10 days before the day that we're supposed to transition into the Biden presidency. I can't remember what day it is, okay? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the smartest one. Anyway, I'm going to read to you the stuff that's been happening as far... Well, I'm not going to read it to you. I'm just going to share the video I shared on the Theorizing Theorist. It's a video, a breakdown. Share that video far and wide if you can, still, even on Facebook and wherever. Mind you, it might get your account nuked or banned temporarily or whatever. Do it for the people, for God and country, people. This is what we've been talking about, this digital war that we're in. And you know, they shot that one girl, which might have been, well, we're not gonna discuss anything other than the 10 days of darkness and what the plan is for Donald Trump and what he's going to do and how he's going to win it. Now, it involves foreign intelligence, and it involves a VP Flynn, believe it or not. It involves all kinds of stuff. So please make sure you read yourself the next bit if you're going to stay tuned on this part for this video. Or go to the Theorizing Theorist, my main channel. It's probably going to get nuked. All my channels are probably going to get nuked. So I wanted to make sure to tell you guys to look for me on any search option possible. DuckDuckGo, Google, Yahoo, whatever you can do. I'm going to keep trying to post videos in any way possible, and I'm going to keep using the same moniker, either an All-American Cartel LLC or the Theorizing Theorist. Look for those two monikers. They're going to have to ban the words. So just look them up, try to find me, try to do, other keywords maybe after the fact, but mainly look for the name, the Theorizing Theorist. and an All-American Cartel LLC. I repeat, The Theorizing Theorist and an All-American Cartel LLC. Now, if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know that there's a lot of stuff that I've been posting that's a little bit out of my character, and there's a very good reason behind all of it, and I wish I could explain it now, but I don't want to take away from this video by talking about other things. So just stay tuned. I promise you it'll all make sense. I ruined half the surprise, takes away half the oomph, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna continue with the project, and then on February 1st, you guys will be able to see the fruits of my labor and what it's become. But yes, The Theorizing Theorist and All-American Cartel LLC, Julio Jaques is okay. I've been okay. I'm going to be okay. Keep the faith, people. Where's your faith? You guys should have had the faith. I'm of God. You are of God. We are all of God. And if you have enough faith, God's gonna do what he wants to do with you, right? And so this is what God wants for me. Some of these things that I do that are edgy or risque, as they say, or disturbing to some or morbid to others, I'm sorry. There's a reason for it, and I'm going to explain it all. The videos in the past served many purposes, more purposes than I can even count on one hand, and it all came to me in one quick thought. And when it hit me, I was like, damn, that's perfect. It's perfect, especially for what I'm planning on doing this next year. It's perfect. I'm not gonna give out any hints, guys. I need you guys to tune in February 1st, and I have a couple of special more videos coming out for everybody in the next couple of days. I do believe if these channels are still even around and they're not nuked and I'm not at risk of going to jail for posting videos, anyway, I'm gonna post a couple more videos before the 1st of February. If I'm still able to. So right now, go ahead and get your reading glasses and read the rest of this. And as always, to God be the glory. Fuck it, I'll read it. This is probably my last video. Summary. You worried? Motherfucker's about to get trumped. Want to share a summary from an unknown source in the US. Take it for what it is. Much of it makes sense to me since I've made threads and comments about some of this already. It will make sense. It will make no sense to some here. Release your Juan Stars. Edit. Read post page 6. Big moves now. Situation summary. No, our president did not concede in his statement. YouTube banned that, motherfuckers. Number 2, the affidavit of the whistleblower that proves Italy and Obama were involved in the coup to overthrow our government via election. Official fraud was delivered on Christmas Eve to the president. How do we know? Marla Maples and Tiffany Trump, who Sandy works with, sent it all to us, recording, and that's going to be at the end, on our WhatsApp group. They are now under protection along with Maria, whose voice is the one exposing it all on the recording going around. Here is the recording, 50 minutes in. The most explosive section, it's 50 minutes long. The most explosive section is the first 10 minutes or so. And there's a link to the Rumble, but I think that link is down. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Put the link down there if you can for us, guys. Explosive. Obama and Renzi, former PM of Italy, orchestrated the theft of U.S. elections. Explosive. Obama and Renzi, former PM of Italy, orchestrated the theft of the U.S. election from President Trump. Stefan Serafini coordinated the General Claudio Graziano, a board member of LeonardoRumble.com. Anyway, number 3, President Trump won't get a second term. Because this was the last recorded term of a president who served in the America Corporation. He dismantled the Banking Act of 1871 from England. We are going back to a republic, and Trump will be the first president of the new republic with the Constitution fully intact, which includes a start date of the new president of March 4th. This was the original start date of a new president from 1776 until it was changed in 1933 under FDR. Not only was it a setup yesterday via Antifa and the traitors to disrupt the day to smear us and the president when our military was brought in, they got a hold of everyone's laptops and devices while they went through the building as the traitors scurried to the tunnels. Brilliant. Many of the devices show they were online in real time with Chinese operatives. As far as all the people that caved in yesterday goes, we are watching traitors expose their true characters. This needed to happen. Number 5, the Georgia runoff was another military sting to catch them all in the act, hence Italy. Now that they signed and certified the electoral votes last night, the crime has now been committed. It's game on. We are now in the season for treason. Everyone who has signed off has committed treason. We have now moved from conspiracy to commit treason to treason. What makes a good movie? Good actors. Today begins the meal of the movie, and 7 to 10 days, Sydney comes out with her special prosecutor's report. They suspended the Facebook, this is number 6. They suspended the Facebook and Twitter accounts of the President of the United States yesterday. This allows him to communicate through the emergency broadcast system, something he has set up and tested to all our cell phones October 2018. Number 7, once you see the larger picture, it makes sense. Don't get caught up in the emotions of what you are hearing or seeing in the media. Remember, they are pushing their narrative to keep people divided and in the dark. Not on my motherfucking watch. This logically is now a military operation, and the next 14 days may be rough. Trump was in Abilene, Texas last night at the Department of Defense Command Center watching this all unfold. Pray for our country, pray for our military, and pray for President Donald J. Trump and his entire family, people, which includes us. Number 1, Trump didn't run for only 4 years term. Trump was approached by the military to run. Trump's entire win is a military operation. Trump's first 4 years was about draining the swamp. The swamp was deep and incorporated every industry in the world, banking, movie, pharmaceutical, food, you name it, they controlled it. Just check the EOs. Barack Obama, before leaving office, signed an executive order to pardon anyone prior of any crimes in the government. Deep State could not be tried for those crimes after Obama left office. That's why it's okay to take the vaccines now, because, anyway, the military needed to catch them in the act committing crimes now. Trump said orderly transition of power. Yes. From company to the republic, our incredible journey is only just beginning. The military is in control. We are watching a movie, mostly optics. And I think that girl that died the other day was optics. Don't kill the messenger, just saying what I heard. Anyway, Trump won an overwhelming victory. Deep State got caught in treason on a fraudulent election, and then a coup to remove a sitting president for a second time. Only 7 objected, people. It's a lot of fucking nooses. From now until January 20th, it will be rocky. Trump has said over and over, we have it all and their crimes. Update number 2. Okay, we will lose some of you now. I am far from 100% this will happen, but likely Trump will be president this month. We go from U.S. corporation government. He's just repeating himself on these, I do believe. Oh, there's VP is Mike Flynn. Global money restart is implemented. Mass arrests happen globally from now till end of March. Public tribunals, some pre-recorded at least until March. And disclosure videos will be coming out. That's all I got for you. Share this video. Get the word out. And as always, y'all know the routine. To God be the glory. Woo!